And they can really develop. They're incredibly fast when they drum, actually much faster than most human drummers can drum at. So they're really high tempo, lots of energy. And each chimpanzee drummer has their own individual signature when they're drumming. So if I hear a chimp drumming, I know if it's Fred or Bob in the forest.
It has a very beautiful and very wide root system that helps to hold the soil, to trap the soil that is coming in the water, but also to clean out the chemicals that are in the water. In this area, there is a lot of pollution of the rivers now, so the baboons are acting as filters of the chemicals, the harmful chemicals that are in the water.
L'immane tragedia della Seconda Guerra Mondiale terminava 80 anni fa, l'8 maggio, dopo aver causato 60 milioni di vittime. Nell'odierno scenario drammatico di una terza guerra mondiale a pezzi, come più volte ha affermato Papa Francesco, mi rivolgo anch'io ai grandi del mondo, ripetendo l'appello sempre attuale: mai più la guerra!
Hello. Just to be clear for everyone seeing this, I am a version of Chris Pelkey recreated through AI that uses my picture and my voice profile.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. It means a lot. I believe in forgiveness and in God who forgives. I always have, and I still do.
At sentencing, which comes 30 to 60 days after a verdict is read, sentencing, the family won't be able to speak. Anyone that was impacted by Chris's death would have a chance to be heard by the judge before he ruled his sentence.
So much for being here today. It means a lot. I believe in forgiveness.
We receive as fresh evidence statements of Ms. Alexander and Mr. MacDonald. In the light of that fresh evidence, we allow the appeal on ground one, and we quash the conviction. As we have noted, the respondent very properly does not seek a retrial, and the appellant must therefore be released from custody.
This is an unprecedented and historic moment. Our client Peter Sullivan is the longest serving victim of a miscarriage of justice in the UK. He has endured nearly 40 years in a Category A prison for a truly horrific crime that he did not commit. Today justice has been at last served and his conviction has been quashed.
We've lost Peter for 39 years. At the end of the day, it's not just us. We haven't won. Peter hasn't won, and neither has the Standoff family. They've lost their daughter. They're not going to get her back. We've got Peter back, and now we've got to try and build a life around him again.
Likewise, in Syria, which has seen so much misery and death, there is a new government that will hopefully succeed in stabilizing the country and keeping peace. That's what we want to see in Syria. They've had their share of travesty, war, killing, many years. That's why my administration has already taken the first steps toward restoring normal relations between the United States and Syria for the first time in more than a decade. And with this trip, we're adding over $1 trillion more in terms of investment into our country and buying our products. And, you know, nobody makes military equipment like us. We have the best military equipment.
You've also heard how AI is going to transform every single industry, meaning that it's going to be the infrastructure of every single industry. And Humane is going to be building the AI infrastructure here in Saudi Arabia.
I don't even have a gun. Go ahead and put it down for me, okay?
You're not in trouble, but you have to drop that and come talk to us, all right? Drop it now. Drop it.
I don't even have a gun. I don't have the gun.
winner of this race is hard to determine. The way the Chinese government looks at it is that humanoid robotics can be the next EV industry, where by investing in the entire manufacturing supply chain, you can come up with a product that is better, cheaper, and globally exportable from China.
โรงงานนะครับก็ถือว่าอันนี้เป็นเรื่องสำคัญที่เราจะต้องมีการปกป้องสินค้าประเภทนี้นะครับเพราะว่าก็อย่างที่ท่านทราบก็มันก็มีผลกระทบในเรื่องของสิ่งแวดล้อมนะครับต่างๆที่เป็นอันตรายกับประชาชนนะครับโดยเฉพาะชุมชนที่อยู่รอบๆกับโรงงานที่ได้อาจจะมีการนำเข้าสินค้าพวกนี้นะครับแล้วก็ไปโปรเซสในเรื่องของการ
At the end of the day, when you do the family meals upstairs, they're just regular people at home. They just want to come home after a long day at work, just in the Oval Office. They walk to the residence, but they just want a good meal. They want to sit down with their family. If they have children, they eat together. And just to see that on a daily basis, it's not what you see on the news. It's the other side of them that we get to see, as resident staff. So for me, that was really the best, thing for me. I think the proudest moment is once a state dinner is done, because it's almost kind of like you have butterflies in your stomach, like for the last 2 weeks, you're not eating well, you're not sleeping well, but it's like you're full of adrenaline. But once we drop the last course, that is like, whew,
The great things about this robot is that it can traverse various terrain. That's because the controller is generalized enough, so as long as the robot doesn't slip, the controller should be able to handle most surfaces. In the very extreme case where the robot encounters challenging terrains like a steep surface, it can still fly over it if it's needed.
我并不会觉得他把关税降下来，我们就应该感到高兴，因为他们已经耽误了我们的生产时间。等于说，我们平常打个比方，我们一个季度，比如说这2个月季度，我可以生产大约，打个比方可以生产50万人民币的货款，但我现在只有20万了，对我们的影响是非常严重的。
现在的话，他如果说订货的话，也要6月份或者7月份出。如果说马上出的话，估计也来不及，因为我们这个是没有现货的，我们自己工厂也是，就是说要定做的嘛，万圣节我们是不会现货的。